Good morning, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving morning, and I'm here today on the boat, and I'm going to be doing an oil change. I have a D4 260, and basically, I'll show you how to do an oil change on a maintenance on a D4 260. And I have everything with me. Finally got them. Everything is back ordered these days, but hey, this was not bad. So before we do the oil change, what we want to do is purge the oil. So I'm gonna start the engine, let it run for about 5-10 minutes, let the temperature rise a little bit. That'll make it really easy for the oil to pump out. And so let's go ahead and do that right now. Change on this D4 260 is actually pretty easy. It's one of the easiest motors to do an oil change on. You have a pump out basically right here that you can connect your oil line to your pump, and you take it into your pump. It goes right into a 5-gallon bucket. Pump runs off of the battery, and you basically just switch that on. And just in a couple of minutes, it'll pump it all out. We have the 2 oil filters, primary, secondary oil filters right here. There's also a fuel pump right here. Then there's also a fuel 10 micron filter right here. So all that is gonna get changed next before I put the new oil in the motor. That's one right there. They both have different diameters, so you really can't mix it up. So next thing is the fuel pump right here, a filter actually. So this filter has a sensor on the bottom, so you have to unplug that. That's what detects the moisture in the filter. So once you detect that, once you detach that, basically just undo that, pull this straight down the bottom. There's a sensor that goes at the bottom of the filter. Just going to attach that to the new filter. So the next thing on the list is this 10 micron diesel filter. It comes with a O-ring already for the washer, so when you buy it, make sure you replace the O-ring also. And that's basically this unit right here. It's right here. I'm gonna go ahead and open that. Yeah, that needed to go. The other thing you want to do is open the bottom, drain the fuel that's in here out into a cup, because if there's any dirt or water, it'll all drain out. So you don't want to put the new filter in there with all that still in the bottom. That's a new washer for the cap. There's also a little O-ring right here. Replace that with a new one also. Push it all the way in. Put your cap back on. Okay, I got just about 3 gallons in there. I'll let it sit for a minute and then I'll do another test. The other thing you don't want to forget here is the air filter. There we go. Okay, so at this point we've done the oil change. Both filters are replaced. Fuel filter, both fuel filters are replaced. I also replaced the air filter, fill the oil back in. I've checked the levels on the dipstick. Levels are all good. So general maintenance is pretty much done. I checked the air filter, not the air filter, but the water strainer, the raw water strainer. There's no dirt in there. It's a glass top so you can see clearly in there. The only thing I'm not doing right now is coolant. I'm going to be doing the coolant in about a year from now, because it's 4 years for the VSE yellow. So at this point, if we were to start the engine, it's not going to start right now because we have the air filters open, so it's got all the air in the system now, and we need to bleed the air out. Once the air is bled out, then the motor should start just fine. So if you were to crank right now, it'll just keep cranking. So we're going to go ahead and do the bleeding next. And there you go. Just get all the air out of there. Keep going until you get a clear stream. As you saw there, the motor just died after about a few seconds there running, which means there's still air in the system, so we need to bleed it a little bit more, and let's get those air out. That was a good run. There was a little bit of air in the system the first time around, but bled that out, and that's pretty much it. That's your general maintenance on a diesel motor. Thank you for joining in on this quick maintenance, and I'll see you guys in the next one.